Hello everybody, it's Rob Anderson or Robert Bruce Anderson here. This is the first of my split overview videos, if that makes sense. This video is going to be underneath my overall business opportunities description, and this one I'm going to try to give you an idea as to how you can target traditional businesses, and further down the line I will obviously go through other things with you. Here's the thing. With every one of the following 4 videos, this one is the first of 4, the next is going to be work from home businesses, then contractors, then online businesses. This is traditional businesses. All of those systems, no matter what sort of business opportunity you're looking for, you're going to need very highly done or highly targeted or correctly done research into the need for that business in that area. Now, I can show you all of that, and to give you a very brief idea, let's say you want to start a hotel. The best way of checking to see if there's a need for that hotel, let's say it's going to be a 5-star hotel in Sandton. You go to the Google Keyword Planner and have a look if people are looking for it. So here I would come to keyword ideas. By the way, it looks like, okay, I already clicked the button. The point is that this sort of research is totally vital. And then check the comparison to the same keyword in another area. So now here's the thing, only 20 people a month look up 5-star hotels in Sandton. So let's try Sandton hotels. I'm just going to add that to it, or I suppose I should have added hotels in Sandton. Let's have a look what comes up. But the beauty of this, now we've got 2,400 hits, and hotels in Sandton is 1,600. Sandton City Hotels 210. 5-star hotels, this is I suspect in all areas. Let me check that I'm not in a location. No, I'm not. So Hotel Sandton 260, hotels in Sandton Johannesburg 320, Sandton Hotel, Sandton Sun. So yes, it now tells you that there are people looking for hotels, and a bit more research will tell you whether you need to target small and cheaper rooms or bigger and more expensive rooms. Very simple. So I would show you later down the line how to research for your business. It'll be a separate video just on keyword research and other ways of doing research to double check the validity or the power of your business. If you ever get to this and you do have a strange business that I haven't covered, you're welcome to email me and say, wow, Rob, okay, that was really cool, but I want to start I can't think of something right now. I mean, a massage parlor, a dog grooming, it doesn't matter. They're all going to fit into normal traditional businesses in this instance. In other words, brick and mortar businesses, restaurants, fast foods, coffee shops, those kind of things are not the modern day trend to online shopping or online marketing. Totally different. That I'll cover later. Okay, but really what it boils down to is that if you've done your research correctly, then you've got the nasty part of a traditional business, is you now know that there's a demand for it. Now you've got the financial risk, because a traditional brick and mortar business involves obviously depending on the business, but a 5-star hotel would be massive capital outlay. So then your business plan, if you can put it for a 5-star hotel, I would say it would be a little bit more than a common business plan. But a dog grooming parlor, a mobile dog grooming parlor, the business plan, to be honest, can be literally a few pages, because you've just got to see that there's a demand for it here on this through the keyword tool as a basic start. But at the same time, you go and look at things, and again, I'm repeating this, I'm going to be having research your business further down the line, how to use Facebook to research if there's a need for it, how to see what opposition there is and the strength of their sites and that kind of thing. Okay, so let's say you've researched your mobile dog parlor or your mobile dog grooming business, and there is a demand for it. X amount of people are looking it up. If they're looking it up, they're going to book it. Then you start to check out your research, do your research. But for a business plan point of view for that, it's really just seeing if the price point you can achieve will be achieved. What your position are charging, how many you can fit into a day. In fact, we had our dogs groomed recently by a mobile dog grooming parlor, and they had an incredibly high number of customers in a day. I would have thought they could get to 4 or 5, but they were getting to something like 12 or 15 or something. So they obviously line them all up in a row and literally just go, 10-minute drive to the next one, 15 minutes, not longer. And that way it's quite easily done. So, having said that, now, building a shopping mall, that would be a little bit of a more detailed cost analysis and business plan. So, but at the end of the day, it's all about return on investment. You start a business to know that there's a demand for it, and your costs and your profits are in the correct favor, your bank's favor, that you are making money. Okay, so that's a short little video for now. Just to say that I will cover traditional businesses or the research related to it in further detail, and give you the offer that if you have something unique, you're welcome to get me to see if there's a way it can be researched. Maybe, for example, wholesale diamond purchasing or something. To be honest, I have no knowledge of how those work anyway, but it can't hurt to see if there's a demand for it based on keyword research and other research. Cool, that's it for now. Just to say, follow all the other videos further down and just keep looking through this. One last thing before I go on this traditional business. Doing the research is good. Knowing it's a viable business option, great. Doing your business plan to prove the same thing, great. Getting it all started, the capital outlay, the loans, the investments, the vehicles, the buildings, all good. Running it efficiently and fast within a few weeks so that all your gremlins are sorted, and therefore giving very, very good service to where you will build up a customer base that will ensure your survival and your happiness, all good. I need to add that the bulk, other than me just telling you that for a traditional business, where I can really help you with that traditional business, is garnering or getting you buyer leads or buyers coming, people to book or whatever the word is for your product through a high quality website. Now that's important that you know that you don't just rank for all these keywords with a 5-page website that you've paid $200 for. There is no way. You can pay up to $2,000 or $3,000 for a decent website, and that's just the start. For a 5-star hotel restaurant, a hotel website in a highly profiled area, you might need to spend $2,000 or $3,000 for 6 months. But at some point, you will have the all-powerful website that will get you but you would literally have dominated your keyword terms, and you will have business from the people that you originally did the research on that I'm telling you about here that do want your product. So in other words, at the end of the day, you've got to have a high quality product, you have good service, all of that's obvious, but your website must be so orientated towards the obvious things. But the most obvious thing is search engine optimization, that it's ranking for 2,000 keywords. Here, look up here, 802 keywords. So it must rank for, I pushed that button. Oh, bad, I've got 802 keywords in here. See if I can make them go away. So you would rank for 802 keywords. And if you were ranking number one on page one for 802 keywords for many, many thousands of searches, your business is kind of guaranteed to be a success. So as long as you've realized that at the end of the day, do not cut corners. Yes, your website must look pretty. Yes, it must navigate very well. People do not want to click on it and think, no. They want to click on it and think, thank you, got it. And find what they were looking for, whether it's a phone number, a price, a link to another place. It doesn't matter. They get what they want. Purchase a new car, no. Purchase car on auctions, yes, that's what I was looking for, because they looked up, where can I purchase cars on auctions? Your site must give them an instant answer, then give them good advice, and then help them as fast as possible to get what they want at the right price. People are looking for instant gratification in everything these days, and your website must reflect that. Okay, not let me talk for 10 minutes like I just have. Okay, I'm done. follow more videos. You're never going to get this kind of a high quality free training anywhere else. Appreciate it. Take care. Cheers.